One word we haven't really used yet is emotion. And, that's powerful. These stories contain emotion. So when you talk about the person's problem, it's not just the problem. It's the fact that they're frustrated or they're worried. And it's not just that the problem will be solved, but they will be relieved or they will be proud of the result. When you get into the story, it's this, the studies have shown that we make our decisions. In French, you take a decision, but in English, you make a decision. And somehow I'm bilingual, and somehow every time I stumble on that. The emotion takes over, and then we invent a rational story to justify our choice. And so that is really important.
Yeah. My wife has worked that out. That's what I do. Rationalize it after the event. Every time I buy something, she's figured that out.
But not only that, but they say that, we actually unconsciously make decisions, and that our brain, we think in an MRI, they actually see that the decision was made before that you actually in your brain realize, have gone through the process. And so there is this sportscaster almost to saying, okay, John is thinking this, and we tried that and things, and this is the decision John took. And but actually, there's a lot of unconscious decision making behind it.
And I think a lot of it, is that phrasing, that gut instinct, because I think there's also a study that shows that the nerve endings within your gut are very similar to that within your brain. So that gut instinct that you have that compels you to go, I'm going to take this decision, is often the right decision. And then your brain then backwards engineers the reasoning to confirm the decision that you've made. But in that moment, often we operate on gut instinct, on emotion that tells us that this is safe. I feel good about this. I'm going to do it. And then you tend to do it. That's how your decision making works.
Yeah. So I should go on a diet, but I think I don't want to reduce my gut, which would reduce my decision making.
That's a good excuse. That's good reasoning.
I like that. I'm going to use that. That's really good. That's the reason I eat so much, because I need to rely on my decision making.
Exactly.
So